Hello folks, my name is Chucky Irish and I'm coming at you with another episode of Talking Shite TV. Now today I've got a very interesting subject for you. Well, I think it's interesting anyway, and the reason I'm bringing you this video now is because I haven't done a video for this channel for a while, and well, I thought this topic was very interesting. You might not think the same, but that's your opinion. So I got this topic because I was watching a video by somebody called The Red Dragon. He's a YouTuber. He comments on games and stuff, but as he was commenting on this game he was playing last night, or I was watching it last night, it's probably from like a month or two ago, but he was talking about something he'd come across in college called, now I've known about this for years, but I've never really thought about it, but it's whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, and there's tests all over the internet to find out which one you are, but you'll probably know which one. If you know what the words mean, you'll probably know, pretty much which one you are. I mean, if you're an introvert, you're shy, you're quiet, you don't like crowds, you like to keep yourself to yourself. If you're an extrovert, you like to be loud, you like to be seen, you like to be heard, you like to be the centre of attention. So there's loads and loads of questions out there, for you to find out who you are, what you are. But I've got some questions here. I've got about 10 questions. Now, if you answer yes to most of these questions, it's likely you are an introvert, and if you answer no, it's more than likely that you're an extrovert. So yeah, the first question you could answer if you wanted to is, I dislike small talk, but I enjoy talking in depth about topics that matter to me. Now, this is me. I can't stand small talk whatsoever. I can't gossip with people, but if you want to talk to me about something that interests me, like, YouTube, or drink, or, gaming, or anything like that, I'll talk to you all day about it. But if you're coming to me and telling me what Mary next door is doing with the feckin' neighbour the other side, I really don't care. You can keep that to yourself, because I'm not bothered. It's none of my business. She can do whatever the fuck she wants, So yeah, I dislike small talk, but I will talk about, in depth about a topic that I give a shit about. That's the first. Well, it's not really a question; it's a statement. But if you agree with that statement, you're probably an introvert. If you disagree, you're probably an extrovert. You probably like small talk. You just talk about anything. The second statement is, people tell me that I'm a good listener. Yes, I am a good listener. I'm always here for people to talk to me if they want to talk to me. People who know me know that. But again, that's a yes for me. So it's looking like I'm an introvert, and I knew this already. I know I prefer my own company to anybody else's. I actually hate people. Well, I say I hate people. I don't hate people, but actually, yeah, I do hate people. Yeah, but people tell me I'm good. If you answer yes to that, well, then you're probably an introvert. Well, actually, I'll read through them all, and you can decide what you are or who you are at the end. Now, being either or either doesn't really matter. If you're introvert, doesn't matter. If you're extrovert, doesn't matter. Doesn't make you good or better. It's just a part of your personality, and nothing wrong with that. The next statement is, I enjoy work that allows me to dive in with few interruptions. Now, that's me. I'd rather just get on with the bloody job and not be, interfered with or told what to do. I'd rather just, get on with it, get it done, and get home. I don't feel like I need to ask tons of questions on how to do a job or whatever. So yeah, I'd agree with that. I enjoy work that allows me to dive in with few interruptions. Next statement is, I seem to care about wealth, fame, and status less than my peers. Yeah, I do. I couldn't give a shit about money. I couldn't give a shit if I have a good job or a bad job. There's a lot of people out there who, strive to be the best, to earn the more money or whatever. Fair play to them, fair play to them. I'm not really bothered. I can coast along quite happily. I'm not ambitious at all, so, if you're ambitious, fair play to you. I'm not. I'm too lazy, to be honest. Next statement is, people describe me as soft-spoken or mellow. Yes. If you meet me in real life, well, I'm sure most people who are watching this will have. But when I first meet you, I am quiet and shy and reserved and all that malarkey. Once you get to know me, I can be louder. But if I'm talking to a camera like this and there's nobody around, I can be as loud as I want, because basically I'm on my own. So people do describe me as soft-spoken or mellow. They always have. So yeah, I can agree with that. Next statement is, I dislike conflict. Yes, I dislike conflict. I can quite easily go my entire life without having to argue with people or fight with people. I can't be arsed with it. It's there's no need for it. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to make any massive statements about that. It's just, I do dislike conflict. I'd rather just either forget about a problem or pretend it doesn't exist or something like that, rather than talk about it or argue about it. I don't like arguing. I don't like, getting into fights with people. So yeah, I completely agree with that statement. Next statement is, I tend to think before I speak. Yes, a lot of the time I do. Obviously, if I'm in the middle of a full-blown argument, which me and my girlfriend seem to be doing a lot more of lately, I'll just blurt out things. But people do that. You can't take that to heart. But yeah, I do tend to think a lot before I speak. Some people just fucking, think as they're speaking, and they just blurt out all sorts of crap, and then they say something and they forget about it later on, or they regret it later on, or whatever. But yeah, I agree with that. I definitely think before I speak. Next statement is, I feel drained after being out and about, even if I've enjoyed myself. Yeah, because it's the thing about that is, if you're an extrovert, you love being out and about. It probably even gives you energy to be around people. To be, interacting with people, to be enjoying yourself and that. But if you're an introvert, you're probably not really liking it. You're enjoying yourself, but you're not really liking, having loads of people around you, or being in the spotlight around. And even if you're not really in the spotlight, you're still out there. And if you're like me, you'd rather be in here, being lazy, because I am lazy. I'd definitely much rather do nothing all weekend. If it was after a long week's work, I'd much rather do nothing than go out and fucking walk around the moors or whatever. But that's how me and my partner differ. She likes to go out and I like to stay in. So I do feel drained after being out and about, even if I have enjoyed myself. Next statement is, I can concentrate easily. Now, yes, I do concentrate, and that means if I'm watching a program on television, or most likely I'm watching something on YouTube, I will get completely stuck. If I'm enjoying it, I'll get completely into that, and I won't even notice other people around me. And Leah could be standing there talking to me, and I wouldn't hear a thing she says, because it's not because I'm ignoring her, it's because I'm concentrating on what I'm watching. And yeah, so that, it just happens. That happens to me, and I'm not doing it on purpose to piss people off or ignore people. I'm just doing it because that's me, so yeah, so I definitely agree with that. And the last one is, and this is probably the ultimate one, if you're an introvert, and it's probably the ultimate one if you're an extrovert. But the statement is, I enjoy solitude, And yeah, that's completely true for me. I enjoy my own company. You know, I'd much rather be on my own than with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, whatever. So yeah, I completely agree with that. I enjoy my own time. I enjoy spending time by myself, watching videos or whatever the hell I want to be doing. And so have a think about those. Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? Whichever, doesn't really matter. It's just something to think about. You know, have you discovered something new about yourself? Are you actually, you can be a bit of each. You can be a bit of an introvert, a bit of an extrovert. And I think that's called an ambivert. And I'm not just making that up. It's all on the internet if you want to go and research it. And like I said, the reason I'm talking about this is because I was watching a video by a dude called The Red Dragon. You can search him on YouTube. And he was talking about this, and it got me interested. So yeah, I decided to ask whoever watches this, whether you're introvert or an extrovert. So yeah, have a think about that. If you want to reply and tell me what you are, then go ahead. If not, just think about it to yourself. It's something that's maybe a topic to bring up over dinner or whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching, people. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon, folks. Bye bye.